What's up, guys? What's going on? What's the word? What's up, Scott? Super stoked to make it to a live stream finally. Yeah, what's up? Glad you're here. I actually really like the scheduled stream thing here on YouTube, otherwise wouldn't be here when it starts. Yeah, and it's nice like when I go live, if I have to go live late, which happens, like I've been lacking sleep, so I got an extra like 30 minutes of sleep today. I don't have to tweet out like, hey, we're going live a little late or something. I just schedule it a little bit later and it works. What's going on? We're working on a thumbnail, by the way. So you know, I got someone working on it. Oh, what a great solo. What a great solo. So a face reveal? You'll never know what I look like. I think the thumbnail is perfect just the way it is. Oh. I appreciate you. That's so sweet. What's up, Archishman? Didn't you feel bad you have so low viewers, like compared to before? No, you have to kind of expect it when you switch platforms. It's just a matter of where you feel like your ceiling is the most important thing. Like, the exciting thing about YouTube is that there's like, I feel like there are more numbers that matter than just viewers in a certain stream. And by the way, Saturdays are usually the lowest viewership. Hello from Salt Lake. What's up, Salt Lake? Hello from Provo. So are you moving to the new Senpai HQ? Did you not read the title of this stream? What's extra in the highest tier? Oh, I think I even said it in there. Hold on, let's take a look. Let me see if I can find it. What's up, Grease? Still in active chat. Chat was dead to just be sitting there. Yeah, no, it's okay. So you have to expect to lose viewers when you go to a different platform. In fact, I expected to lose way more than we did. We're usually sitting at around 500 viewers or so, maybe up to 600, sometimes up to, I think we have hit up, last couple streams, we hit up to like 800 a couple times, just peaking up there, which is really great for a completely new platform. That's almost what we got on Twitch. But usually we hang out around 5 or 6. Saturdays is more around 4 or 5. Let's see. If we go to this, check this out. We got a brand new tier. We finally added the moon. Did I let? Yeah, no, I say, what do you get extra? You get the warm fuzzies. This is the tier. You do not get anything. I don't want to fool you at all. You don't get anything extra by being in this higher tier. Every month, we're going to be, actually, let me just tell you kind of the whole main plan here. I got a long-term plan for the end of 2021. I kind of started talking about it last stream. I never got to finish. My goal for the end of 2021 is to have all of my living expenses taken care of by real estate investments. I don't want to have to rely on YouTube, brand deals, streaming, stream beats. I don't want any of those to pay for my rent or mortgage or food or car or anything. I want 100% of my living expenses to come from real estate investing. And so I'm putting a lot of stuff into that right now. And the reason I want to do that is because I want to take every dollar I earn from YouTube and from streaming and from brand deals and from Stream Beats and put them right back into it. I want to start making some really cool videos with the Senpai dudes when they get here. Like challenges at the end of the month where they can earn giveaway prizes or charity events. Like once a month, I want to take all the money that we earn from these live streams, everything from the memberships, and put them into something really big and really cool. Again, giveaways to the members of Senpai HQ, charity streams, some really big piece of content, something. And I want that high tier to just be for the people who want to help contribute to that and know that none of it's going into my pocket. That's the goal. The T on the is lowercase. Yes, I know. That's because when you join that tier, it says "Welcome to the Moon," which I really like. How's Kenzie doing? She's good. Oof. So anyway, yeah, when you join the highest tier, personally, there is no added benefit to you. I want to make sure that's super clear, and no one thinks they're getting anything extra. Just throw down my YouTube and Twitch goals. I'm ready to get started. Burn the boats, dude. Mike, congrats, man. You love to see it. Why are we still getting ads when we're members? Are they not supposed to get ads? I don't actually know that. I'm not 100% sure if members are supposed to get be ad free. If that's something I can adjust, I will. Animal. Thanks for the first ship of the day. I'm trying to see, is there a way for me to do this? Maybe I can add. Did I create a perk? Is that a perk I need to add? Like ad free premium perk, behind the scenes, or the access, shout out, rough cuts, unreleased footage, photos and status. No community perks, member only live stream, access to members only live chat, connecting with on social media. I don't see that in there. Is it not supposed to already be in there? Hold on. Do YouTube members see ads? I have no idea. I'm going to write that down. It's another question to ask him. Ads for members. Cool. I'll reach out to YouTube and ask them how to do that. Members get ads? Membership does not get rid of ads? By the way, I turn off non-skippable ads. So the worst ads you'll get will be 5-second ads. Ads are only removed for premium. Okay. How's the Japanese study going? It's going. I had to cancel yesterday's because we saw Mugen Train. Anyone else see Mugen Train? Yeah, all ads that you see on here, until I figure out how to get to, if there's any way to turn off ads for members, all ads are going to be skippable. No spoilers, please. I would never. I would never. It was good, though. It was good. The one thing I enjoyed about it, and this is not a spoiler, kind of. It's not going to spoil anything. I've seen a lot of anime movies, like based off a TV show, like between seasons. You know, I watched, back before the pandemic, I saw a My Hero Academia one in theaters, and the problem I have with them is they are totally useless. They're just filler arcs. The movies are just filler. There's no plot progression at all. They're like something like a new bad guy comes in that is defeated by the end, a new item comes in that is destroyed by the end, or something, you know. Like this was a movie that actually had part of the plot in it, which was really cool. Even the Naruto movies, yeah, Naruto movies, just filler. It's a self-contained movie, zero plot progression. This movie had plot progression in it, which was really cool. Like, if you don't see it and you start season 2, you're going to be very confused. Not very, but you'll be a little confused. Can you explain the difference between uploading and streaming in RTMP and HLS? No, I'd have to look into that because I don't actually know. Yo, guys, I had a planning meeting this week. For a bunch of short ideas. I keep planning on doing it, planning on making shorts, and then I get caught up in alpha gaming stuff. I need to learn to manage my time a little bit better. It is a little bit of a crazy week. We're supposed to be finishing our house this week. Like, our house should be done on Thursday. That's crazy. It doesn't have a driveway. It doesn't have garage doors. It doesn't have carpet in the rooms that are carpeted. There's a lot missing. Do you know what stand you used for the cheat build? Stand for what? Do you ever see a day when you don't make content? Sure. Sure, not anytime soon. The thing is, I don't make content to make money. At least I don't anymore. There's nothing wrong with making content to make money. I'm not trying to judge people who do. Have you tried the Rode NT USB? Yeah, we literally put a video up this morning. Like, literally 3.5 hours ago. On the Rode NT USB. Yeah, ever since I released Stream Beats, I mean, like, revenue is really important. I have to pay editors. It's important to have funding for bigger videos and be able to buy equipment and stuff. But for the most part, I'm so well diversified and everything that's going on, especially with Stream Beats, that I don't make videos to make money. I make videos because I want to build something. I make videos because I see, like, when I say to myself, what do I want? When I imagine the Senpai Empire, right? The Senpai in, 20 years, 10 years, just say 10 years. What do I imagine it looking like? And I see it being something completely different. I should say a bigger version of what it is now. And I see the steps getting there and I'm excited about it. I like building stuff. It gets me excited. And YouTube and making YouTube content is marketing and bringing in revenue to help build it at the same time. How do you make live streams count as watch hours? Keep them public. Yeah, we're moving in 5 days. Scratching a creative itch you always had. Yeah, it's just it's a creative outlet and a process. And it's a process that I enjoy. Please give me tips on how to grow on YouTube. Make videos. Make good videos. Make good titles and thumbnails. Make a lot of videos. Watch a lot of videos. You get to remove a step. Whenever people asked how to grow on Twitch, it was, grow on YouTube first and then move that audience over. And you're going to lose. I lost about 2/3 that step of, first there's the difficulty of growing on YouTube, which is difficult. And then getting that audience over to Twitch, I lost 2/3 of my viewers and I have the most translatable audience ever. By the way, Monday, we're going to start the stream on Alpha Gaming for the first 30 minutes. I think I said I was going to do it today, but I wanted to wait until Monday. We're going to start the stream on Alpha Gaming for the first 30 minutes and then bring it over here. We haven't done that yet. Thumbnails and a good title can go a long way. Yeah, absolutely. Was that basically you saying get good? No, it was most people want to skip the basics. The basics are so important. The basics are what grow your YouTube channel. Get good at storytelling. Get good at making titles and thumbnails. Understand what you like so you can understand what people who watch you like. Learn how to captivate an audience and get them to watch from the beginning to the end of a video. Are you getting less viewers on here? Of course I am. Yeah, we just switched platforms onto a brand new channel. What do you expect? It's also Saturday. We usually get up to about 400 to 500 on Saturday on here. What flavor buy? Molokai coconut. Yeah, I just order boxes of the coconut ones. Construction is done. No, they got 5 more days. 5 more days to finish the house. We'll see if they can do it. This thumbnail you've been using is so clickable. Well, we're working on a new one. But no. So that's nice. You get to skip the process of bringing people from a platform that you already grew on over to a completely new platform that they may not even use. And you lose a lot of people that way. Again, like my audience is super transferable because I make videos on streaming. And so, hey, come watch my stream and let's talk more about it. Like there is no higher conversion potential than when you make videos about streaming and about Twitch. And I still lost 2/3 of my subscribers to not coming over to Twitch. For every 3 people that subscribe to the Alpha Gaming YouTube channel, I got one follower on Twitch, which is great, but just to show how inefficient that is. So I'm really excited to start making content on here and start building an audience and get to keep 100% of the people that subscribe to this YouTube channel. The Harris plus Kenzie Japan video is awesome. I'm trying to remember that one. I think she made it. YouTube. Is it on the Harris? Is it on Kenzie's channel or the Harris plus Kenzie or Kenzie plus Harris? Japan, there it is. I don't remember what music is in this. Otherwise, I'd bring it up. There's a Kenzie plus Harris. Oh, yeah, we haven't posted to it. I guess we posted once like a year and a half ago when we went to Japan. But we haven't posted to it in forever. Your new YouTube overlay theme looks dope. We're still working on it. Got a team working on it right now. Thank you guys, by the way. Thank you guys for being here. Hey guys, if you're just jumping in here and you haven't hit the like button, please do that. This the cool thing about YouTube, something I'm excited to experiment with, is that YouTube streams work a lot like Twitch stream or YouTube videos, where hitting the like button actually recommends it to other people who are browsing YouTube right now. How does your Stream Elements set translate to YouTube? We actually started from scratch. It would have been fine. We could have, but I wanted a whole new rebranding. But no, it works the exact same. You just got to change the metrics and stuff. Did Kenzie ever play Snap? Pokemon Snap? Yeah. Yeah, she did, but the controls made her sick. It probably didn't help that I started her off. It was by default, it was set to inverted. Do you guys remember N64 stuff where everything was inverted? Like GoldenEye was inverted. You had to set it to be non-inverted. You're moving to Senpai in 5 days? We are. We're moving. We're supposed to. We'll see. We might get it pushed back if they can't finish it in time. But we are supposed to move in 5 days, and then we're going to start finishing the basement immediately afterwards. I didn't get a notification you were live. Do you have notifications turned on? Uh-oh. Why is it showing that you're playing music, but there's no music playing on the stream? Can you guys not hear the music? There is music playing. Okay, just wanted to make sure. That stuff always makes me nervous. What happened to the shower problem? Okay, so yeah, those of you who've been in here know that we almost lost the house. We're supposed to move in 5 days. We almost lost the house. So we sent the builders. They're a semi-custom builder, right? We sent the builders a design. We wanted a niche, which is like the little indent in the shower, all the way across one wall, a really long niche. It would look really nice, right? Sent that to them 10 months ago. They signed off on it and everything. They said, we're going to start signing this out to builders or pricing this out, right? 2 months, last week, 2 months before we move in. Oh, hey, we totally forgot to look at this. And now they say they won't do it. Sorry, can't do that. Could have if we had figured it out. No, actually, that's not true. That niche wasn't possible. So we said, okay, that's annoying. Wish we'd known that before 2 weeks before moving in. Here are two other options. Nah, no, we're not going to do those two things. They just said no because it was too, like, we could have if we'd started 4 or 5 months ago. Can't do it anymore. Like, that's literally what they said. Like, if we had caught this earlier, we would have been able to do that. We're not doing it anymore. Here are two really crappy options that we'll do in your shower. And we're like, that's not okay. Fix it. So that was basically the answer. Like I got on a call with them after kind of going back and forth. I said, look, these two options that you want that are terrible, I'm not going to sign off on them. Here are the two options that we are okay with. This is your mistake. And they're like, well, we're not doing it. We're not doing it. I said, pick one and call me back and let me know which one we're doing. And then I hung up. I was so irritated. I don't mind when people, by the way, I have no problem when people make mistakes. Mistakes happen. They've made, literally, we go and check out the house every day because they make a mistake every single day. And we have to tell them and they have to go back and fix it. But they've made some big mistakes that can't be fixed. And they've thrown us under the bus for it. Like we were supposed to have a 3-car garage and we only have a 2-car garage. They messed up bad. And they're like, oh, I'm sorry. I don't have a problem with people making mistakes. I have a problem with people making mistakes and then making other people pay the consequences for it. I have real big problems with that. Anyway, so I said, here are the two options that we want. I know you can do it. It just takes extra time. Pick one and call me back. And they send us an email later that day saying, we're not selling you the house anymore. Which I didn't know they could do. They have like this hidden little clause in the contract that allows them to do that. They just say, yeah, no, I know we're like 13 days from closing. We're not selling you the house anymore. And I think they were waiting for a way to do that. Like we signed on to this house before COVID, or like right at the beginning of COVID, before all the lumber prices and everything went up. And so they know if they get us out of this house and sell it to someone else, they'll make an extra $100,000, $200,000. And so they're like, yeah, we're not selling you the house anymore. Anyway, so we met up with them. We met up with them last week on Tuesday. We talked about it. And I met with some other contractors between them, found out it would literally take 5 days for us to fix the shower ourselves afterwards. So I said, guys, don't add those other two things you wanted to add. They're not good. Just build a plain shower. Don't worry about it. And I apologized for being a little bit, just kind of what I said on the phone, like pick one and call me back. And I apologize for hanging up on them. And we're getting back in. It's all fixed. It's all fixed. But yeah, they're dude, builders, home builders, everyone I talk to, when I tell this story, they're like, yeah, all home builders are like this. They're all terrible. So apparently, I mean, this is our first time building a home. So this is a new experience. We're still getting the house. We're supposed to move in 5 days. And then afterwards, there are like 3 things that we're just going to fix ourselves. They've made so many mistakes. And because of this, I'm not going to ask them to fix anything anymore. I don't want them to fix anything. It's such like, I don't want them to have any reason to say, you're being too demanding. We're out, because they will do that as soon as they can, because they will make an extra $100,000 or $200,000 by selling it to someone else. Hire a new company? You can't hire a new company to build your house when you're going through a company that's like, it's not like you can, that's like building, you know, getting a Tesla custom built and they're like 90% of the way through building it. And they're like, you know what? I'm going to have Ford finish this thing. Like it just, you can't do that. It's their design. It's their, like they've done everything. Does the Go XLR, does the Rode Go XLR thing work with any Rode mic? Oh, the software? No, just the NT USB Mini right now. But yeah, we got it resolved. It's all good. We're moving in. Are you saying you're going to flip the house right away, profit, and build a more expensive home? No. No, we're going to try to be in here for 5 to 10 years. We love this place. I'm so excited to work in the basement. So excited for Senpai HQ. Guys, you don't even understand how excited I am about this new studio, this new setup. We built this house literally, like the place we live in is great. Like we're in a townhome. We've got a front door. We don't have a garage or anything. But this wall behind us is a shared wall. They've got a bunch of kids. I am struggling with, like, this place we live in is awesome as a living space, and it's all that we need, right? But for filming and for my career, I have 550,000 subscribers on the Alpha Gaming channel, and I have just a wall of equipment stacked up in the other room because I have no place to put it. I have no great angles. All the walls are the same color as my skin. So I have to light them and stuff. And we put up fake wallpaper in the other room just to try to get it to be a slightly different color. It's just the only reason we're building this house is so I have a better place to work. That's it. If I didn't work on YouTube, this place, like literally we earn the rent on this home. I earn the monthly rent in about 10 hours. But we would be fine here. We don't need a nice place. We're only building the place so that I can work in the basement. I like not spending a lot of money. Like I spend a lot of money on studio equipment. For those of you wondering, like my budget and stuff, and I'm going to do some videos on stuff like this. People are so quick to spend their money. You need a bigger man cave? If it was just a man cave, I don't. That's the thing. If I was just coming down here to game, the fact that I have a dedicated gaming room is insane and it's awesome. I don't need a bigger man cave. But because it's my career, yes, I do. How'd you get your logo as a light? Oh, a viewer made it. You need a bigger light softbox. We're doing a lot of stuff. I've been speaking with Aputure, the lighting company. They're going to help us light the entire new studio. We've got designers and contractors building it out. We're building a professional recording studio. I am so pumped about that room, by the way. Have you been recognized in public for your content? Yeah. Not as often as I did when we were on Vine. Is the HQ done? No. So we're moving in the home. We're moving into the home in 5 days. And then we are starting building. We're starting finishing the basement. It should take 2 to 3 months after that. You really love your setup? It's a nice it's a nice setup. I like it. Again, if I was just gaming, I would have a very different setup. And I wouldn't need any extra space. I would be fine like downgrading. How do your eyes not get hurt by the light while gaming for a while? Well, my lights are like, this is the direction of my screen. My lights are up here and up here. But also I've been making videos for like 7 years. Actually, I've been making videos for like 15 years. I posted my first YouTube video in 2006. Although I didn't have any like lighting or anything. But the point is, I'm very used to lighting. You get used to it. Lights don't bother me at all. This is where my camera is. This is where my light is. It's about 8 inches up and maybe 6 inches to the side. And it's just, I've been doing it for so long. I sit in front of a light almost every single day. When I shoot videos in the back of the room, there's a light in my face. When I stream, there's a light in my face almost every single day. You guys have seen what the new space is going to look like, right? Has anybody in here not seen the layout of Senpai HQ and what we're going to be doing? You guys, but show us again. All right. So, this is Senpai HQ. This whole area, by the way, is one room. This is like 90% of what you're going to see in YouTube videos. They're just color coded into 3 different sections. So this is going to be our main shooting space right here on the left, the blue area. This is a desk in the middle that's going to rotate around 360 degrees. You can see the camera will be able to point any direction. So if we want to get all the stuff down here, which I'll tell you in a second what it is, we can do that. This is going to be a white wall with the Senpai logo on it. This is going to be a brick wall on this side. And this is going to be a gray wall, the 18% gray that you hear about photographers and videographers talk about. So we can shoot any direction and get any different color, any different style that we want. We can also get some really cool photos for like merch and stuff, right? This whole middle section is just going to be a gaming area. I want to do a challenge video where I have all the guys in Senpai HQ build a like liquid cooled PC, right? I get them all the parts, get them everything they need. Here you go. You have 3 days, build, or you have all day, right? We've blocked out a whole day for this. Build a liquid cooled PC. And then we decide which one's best and they get a prize or something. And that's the kind of stuff that I want to, like, all the money from memberships and super chats and everything on this channel, I want it to go towards stuff like that. And then we have 3 gaming desks up here, right? And then another gaming desk down here. And this can be used as sets. They're also just a giant gaming area. And then this back area, this is actually going to be moved around a little bit. So this is going to be the podcast table. That's going to be moved into the corner up here. And this is a TV. That's going to be moved right here with the desks right, or the couches right here, right? So right next to the gaming area is another like chill hangout area here with the podcasting area right in the back. Are you going to make a video tour of the studio? Oh, dude, so we're probably going to do a video tour of the house. Maybe when because for 2 to 3 months I have to make like a makeshift streaming, or a makeshift like content area. And it'll be like up in a corner. Maybe I'll do a tour of just like the house if Kenzie's okay with it. Actually, she'd probably hate it because we're not going to have any furniture for like 2 months. But we're definitely, once this area is finished, we're 100% doing a tour. Absolutely. And then down here is my stream room. So these are all like things that we threw in here to just make some, like, this, you know, this could be a couch, this could be the desk, whatever. We've got a new design for the stream room. Actually, the new design's right here. Just a chill space. Couch in the back. Gonna have a doggy door on this door for the puppy. Nice, gigantic desk that goes all the way across. Yeah, so this area is storage, and we're going to have an HVAC specifically for the recording studio. So this is going to be a professional recording studio down here. This is underneath the garage, by the way. So we excavated out underneath the garage so we could have like a solid sealed room. And this will be a professional, we're having a professional studio designer come and design this area. So that place is going to be amazing. The HVAC is specifically for this area because it's, one, we want it to be quiet, and 2, it's sealed off. It's going to be a completely different temperature than any other area in the house. And this will be all storage, so I won't have boxes stacked up anywhere in the studio. I'm really pumped about that. This is the staircase to get down there, right in the middle here. On this side of the staircase, we have the editing room. So this is where Scott will basically live. Sam will visit. Stream room. Bathroom right here. I always get people asking about the bathroom. We'll have a bathroom. And then a B-roll room for like those nice product shots with like the camera sliders and the top-down jib and everything. You legit adventure. Thank you for joining the True Senpais. Welcome, man. You should sign artists in the future. I'm planning on it. So would everything be sealed? What about the door? So it's gonna be like a typical recording studio where you have 2 doors to go in, 2 of those thick, heavy doors with like a little chamber in the middle. How many people work for Senpai right now? 4. 5 including me. So we've got Ryan, who works for Senpai Records, who is like the executive producer for like Stream Beats original stuff, and he takes care of all the other releases and everything. We have Sam, who has been the main editor. He's obviously the very first hire, has been the main editor for forever, who is now training Scott, who has edited the last like 8 videos, I think. Yeah, by the way, the last like 8 videos on the channel were not edited by Sam. They were edited by Scott, who is doing what I used to do for Sam. So Scott does edits, sends them over to Sam. Sam leaves notes, helps with graphics, all the like polishing up stuff, and Scott's been doing the main editing. Yeah, Scott Least in chat with the blue name. You probably didn't even notice. It's been very seamless. It's been great. And it's taken a lot of time off my hands. Actually, it's added time to my hands. It's taken a lot of work off my shoulders. Is that what it is? Dietrich Wilson and oh my OMG, it's Dan Blaze. Guys, thank you for the new ships. Welcome to the True Senpais. Appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for everyone. Any members in here who this is their very first time they've joined a YouTube channel? They've never done that before? If so, thank you guys. You play Minecraft? Not very often. I have. We want to have like, so back here with the NAS, this is like a NAS server area. We want to make a really big Minecraft server back here. The first for me, you're my first? Sick. Welcome. Wait, is there a second Sam in here? On his second channel? I don't think Sam's in here. Let's get Pred in Apex. I don't think I will ever get Predator in Apex. Do you have a mock-up of what the interiors look like? Not really. We've got some design elements. But anyway, the biggest thing is I'm pumped to have everything be like a set once kind of situation. Like we're gonna have a railing. Like some of the big things for me, we'll have a railing in this area, right? Like almost like a tic-tac-toe grid of railing with lights pointing at all these walls so we can light up any of them that we want. I don't have to move lights around every single time. We'll have like one giant light on wheels. So whichever direction this desk faces, we just kind of move the light over to it. Or if I want to shoot here, like these are all like 5 or 6 different sets. We can shoot in front of any of these 3 walls. We can shoot in front of the triple gaming setup. We can shoot in front of a nice single gaming setup. We can shoot from here facing back here so you can see the whole studio. I'm just excited to have all these different spaces that we can shoot in and just have sets ready to go. Because that's the hardest part right now, is every time I want to shoot something, I have to move a bunch of equipment from room to room and clean stuff off and change the angle. And it's very difficult to get good shots without an hour of setup time. Do you know why alerts on YouTube don't work with a new subscriber? Yeah, so YouTube subscriber alerts, ever since the, I think they really, I don't know what the right word is. Ever since the, what's his name? James Charles Tati drama, where people got extreme joy out of watching James Charles lose subscribers, YouTube has limited their subscriber API. So you can't really watch that anymore. They gave us something, we abused it. And so now they don't report subscribers as not as frequently, but as aggressively as they used to. So you can't do stuff like that. Are those PewDiePie versus T-Series? No, I don't think so. No, I don't think they. I think they love people watching subscriber growth go up. It's watching people, like, people getting joy in watching other people's pain. That was the problem. I love a good floor plan. Yeah, so that's it. Oh, and this is cold storage. That's not going to be part of the studio at all. But like, if we want to, I'm excited to have like a camera set up in here, just like in the corner or something. So if I want to shoot in a professional recording studio, we have a good angle set up for that, you know? What's the first video you're going to shoot in the new studio aside from the tour? It just depends on when it gets done. I don't know. Dude, I Lucky Wins. Thank you for the super chat. Cold storage sounds like crypto. You think I want to put, you think I want to like, do you think I want to put a crypto mining thing inside the place where we're keeping all our food? In what worlds? Gross. I don't want to have like warm, humid food from cold storage. Senpai coin when? I don't, can someone explain to me the benefit of making our own crypto? Because honestly, I'm not opposed to it. By the way, what do you guys think? Do you guys have any suggestions in there? Anything you think we're missing from Senpai HQ? Someone tell me that real quick. Bitcoin makes you money, bread doesn't. What are we missing from this, from Senpai HQ that you think we should have? A cafeteria, a gym. How about content based stuff you'd like to see? I don't have space for a gym. We actually have a gym upstairs, small gym. Hey guys, we just have our very first member on the moon. Welcome to the moon, Darnell. Very first highest tier sub or member. I'm gonna have to get used to that still. Lucky Wins, thank you for joining. Welcome to the True Senpais. Thank you for the ship. Appreciate it. A VR area. That's a good point. So we'll have a VR setup over here. We just won't have a green screen. I wonder if there's a spot that I'm missing for a green screen. I don't see a good place for one. I don't think there is a good place for a green screen. That would be a really good point. Content hot tub? We do need a content hot tub. You need live thumbnails? I got a company working on one right now. Mac Pros in the editing room. Once they make Apple Silicon Mac Pros, we'll probably pick one up. Photo booth for employees. So we'll be able to shoot against all three of these walls. They'll be really nice looking. Bathroom is right here. Bathroom is right here. Don't worry. $10,000 gym. We live 5 minutes away from a nice gym. I'll pay for their memberships. I don't care. A roll-up green screen in the B-roll area. Well, B-roll area is B-roll of products, not a B-roll of people. So putting green screen in there, I think would just kind of ruin the vibe of the whole space. I'm trying to think if there'd be a way to make a good, like, because if we were to do a green screen thing, I'd love to have like like a corner with a floor, you know? The only place we could do that, we can't do it here because that's where the podcast area is going to be. We could put, and I'll have to see how big it is. We could put the podcast area here, have the desk on the wall here, and then use this corner for a green screen, maybe? I don't want to have the podcast area be super cramped. I want to do 3 different podcasts here. You know? I got a green screen mounted to the ceiling, but I want it on the floor too. I want it to be seamless. So you can like stand inside Beat Saber, you know? Actually, you know what I'd love to do? I'd love to do a whole green screen room. I thought about that at first. At one point, I wanted to have a whole green screen room. If you had a green screen that can be pulled up and down easily, you could easily put it in the recording studio if it's unused. Oh, no, we're not throwing anything like that in the recording studio. Recording studio is a dedicated recording studio. Like, this is a top priority for us. Like, if we're going to start a record label, which is what we're doing, Senpai Records is not just going to be Stream Beats. Senpai Records is an actual record label. At least it will be. We've got some big plans. We're negotiating some big things right now. There are going to be some big, by the way, before the end of the year, there should be some big changes to Senpai Records. What did you major in college? Sound recording technology. I was in recording studios a lot. In fact, Ryan King from Senpai Records, the guy who produced this entire rock album we're listening to right now, was a classmate of mine. That's how I got to know him. After a few years, you'll beat T-Series. I don't know about that. And Minecraft server have FTW Ultra 3090 OC SLI. What? Everything water cooled. 5990X. They haven't released 5th gen Threadripper, have they? I don't think so. I'm pumped for it though. Unreal Engine for B-roll. I think VR and like a green screen area is probably the biggest thing we're missing. I think you're right about that. It's just a matter of like, can we make it work? Can we fit it anywhere? Is there any place for it? The only place I can think of, and it's not enough space really, but the only place I could really think of is in the stream room. If we were to put it like in this corner, you know, that's not a lot of space. And the like, so by the way, this is the stream room that's going to be down here. We've reorganized it a little bit. This white area is the chair. I don't know why we made it look like a key light, but this is the chair. This is the couch in the back. There'll be a doggy door up here so the dog can come in. These will be, I'm going to a single PC setup. This will be the PC right here. 2 screens over here with big audio monitors. This will be like a music station. My guitar rig will be on the desk right here. And I wanted this area to just be a chill area where I can get like, I needed a if I can get weird with you guys for just a second. I don't talk about this very much and I'm not ashamed of it or anything. I just don't like making a big fuss out of it. And I'm also, it's very minimal, but Asperger's runs in my family. I have, you know, after 32 years of learning social skills, I've managed to mask it pretty well, but Asperger's is something I deal with. Having a quiet space where I can be alone in my head is huge to me. And it's very difficult that I haven't had that at this place. So this room is meant to be a quiet space where I can go and relax and chill and write scripts and be away from all the equipment and everything else and just shut everything else out. And so I don't want like a big green screen in here and using it as a studio space, you know. So I won't be putting one in here. I'm really pumped. I'm really pumped about my new stream room. Is the new single PC ready? I mean, it's working in the other room, but it's not built into the, we're going to be liquid cooling it in the Thermaltake Tower 900. Yeah, no, I don't talk about it very much. Again, I'm actually kind of proud of it. I like it. Made growing up very difficult because I literally had no sense of social skills in high school. And it's taken a lot of trial and error to understand how people interact and how people work. And, you know, I'm 32 and I've been like watching people and trying things for years. And I think I've figured out some of it, you know, but the last thing I want is to like be the creator with Asperger's, you know. I like what I do. I like what I accomplish. I have no problem with people who do use. I also, it's again, there are people with mental, different mental. I don't want to say disabilities, mental situations where it is much more severe than mine. Right? You can't mask it as well as I can mask mine, and I totally understand why they would want to be in the forefront. They could be an example about it. Right? I don't feel like I deal with what people with serious Asperger's deal with. Being a mad extrovert helps with Asperger's sometimes. You're talking about me? You think I'm an extrovert? Very much not. No, the last thing I'd want is like take this thing that I have felt, even though it was a huge it made my life miserable in high school and early college. And even made this career very difficult in the beginning when I didn't fully understand how to interact with people and how to be in front of the camera. I feel like now with what I do, it's actually a huge advantage. And I would feel really weird exploiting it and almost making it be like, hey, pay more attention to me because look at this thing I'm dealing with. Like, it is something I deal with every day, but I feel like I've managed to turn it into a huge advantage for myself. And I would rather be a creator whose creations stand on their own, who happens to have Asperger's, Was it difficult when on a mission? Not so much with interacting with people, but with dealing with companions, yes. Where's the rock album? It's under the artist Streambeats Originals. But if you go to streambeats.com, you can actually there's all the links right there. Check this out. Those of you who don't know about streambeats.com, now you do. Rock right here. You can click on it and go straight to Spotify, Apple Music, and Amazon. By the way, being an introvert just doesn't mean like you're super shy. Streambeats, never heard of her. Are you changing Harris Heller to Streambeats on Spotify? Yeah, we're working with it. We don't really have the infrastructure to do that right now. It takes a huge system change on the back end. We have someone who can help us with that, but it'll take a couple months, and it's probably going to change to the same thing as the YouTube channel, Streambeats by Harris Heller. No, I love being an introvert. Being an introvert doesn't mean you're shy. Being an introvert just means that socializing exhausts you, right? My wife is a classic extrovert. She needs to be around people. If she's alone for too long, it messes her up. Wait, are you LDS? Yeah. I served a 2-year mission in Pennsylvania. Yeah, she needs to be around people. Being around people, like for any introvert who has any kind of like, who is good at putting on like a good face in public, knows this feeling. But yeah, it just means like I can be social around people. I've learned to do that. It's just a skill you develop, right? And I had the fortunate situation of being in a very, very social family, right? All 3 of my siblings were super proactive, like super social people. They were all homecoming and prom king and queen candidates. Every one of them super popular. Brother played football. Sister was a cheerleader. Other sister was a student body president. Like literally all 3 of my siblings were the most popular kids in high school. I had like one friend by the end of high school. I haven't spoken to anyone anyone from high school since I graduated 15 years ago. 15 years ago? Yeah, 15 years ago. And I didn't understand why. It bothered me that all my siblings were so cool and I couldn't figure out how to talk to people. What school did you go to? Carson High School in Nevada. I'm from Carson City, Nevada. That's where I grew up. All Harris Heller's high school classmates are watching him on YouTube. I don't think any of them know what I'm doing. I've had like 1 or 2 DMs. I got a DM like a couple weeks ago from someone who I was friends with in middle school. Smart kid. I remember him. Name is Mark. And he's like, hey, I just saw that you're kind of big on Twitch. And I was like, well, actually, funny you should mention that. Actually, I didn't even tell him I left Twitch. I wasn't going to go into all the details. I'm from Nevada. I work in Carson. Really? Where? My parents live in Smith right now, so I go and visit a couple times a year. I'm from Carson City. Your dad owned a transmission store with my grandpa? Hold up. Well, my dad didn't own a transmission store. My grandpa owned a transmission store. That's pretty insane. My dad worked there for a little bit when he was young. Watch the docs? What, by saying where you grew up? Heller transmission burnt down next to Kama Coffee. Yeah, that was my grandpa's transmission shop. Small world. Members only channel on Discord. Oh, I do need to do that. His dad is a politician. Yeah, so all my siblings and my parents were super social people. He was, yeah, my dad was a U.S. Senator until 2-3 years ago. And, you know, being able to observe all those people and like watch them and like closely and watch my dad speak to in front of 1,000 people and reach them personally, but also like my dad was a really, if I know we're getting really deep here, my dad was is the nicest dude you'll ever meet. Like we would go into, you know, we'd go into a gas station. He's the reason when I go into gas stations, when I thank people at the end, I thank them by name, because that's something my dad always did. He'd read their name tag and be like, oh, hey, all right, thanks, Joe. Have a good day. Like little things like that were the little things that he would do all the time, which I learned. So I learned a lot of social skills from being around people, but it was very much trial and error. And it took me till my mid-20s to figure it out. And so I can interact with people. Getting back to finishing the conversation we had earlier, I can interact with people, but being around people for too long, I need to get out of there. Like I need to decompress and be alone. At the end of these 3-hour streams, that's why my streams are only 3 hours long, by the way, because at the end of a 3-hour stream, my brain is sizzling. It's exhausting. If I played more games on stream and like that was what I did, I'd probably be able to stream longer. But because I do 3 hours of just chatting, like my brain is done. Do you tell us your dad? Yeah. He's a good dude. Really good dude. Best man I know. Oh, that was a nice pop. That felt great. What does your dad think of your career? My dad's very proud of me. Both my parents are. My parents have a funny phrase that they say. Anyone in here who wants to stream and their parents are like, you can't do that. By the way, Left Hand Smoker, thank you for the super chat. I have a pod mic and a Go XLR and I set it up, but it does not work in OBS. Can you help me? I would jump in the Discord and see if you can get someone to help you out, because that sounds like there's something disconnected. There's something wrong. You have the software installed, right? You need to make sure you download the Go XLR app, but if it doesn't work at all in OBS, you got to troubleshoot that. Your Discord link is not working, really? Let's see. Why isn't it working? That's weird. Let me check the Discord settings and make sure we have. Where are you at? Vanity URL. Shoot, where'd it go? There we go. Should work. Discord.gg/alphagaming. It worked when I clicked it there. That's weird. Yeah, I have no idea. It worked when I clicked it on Discord, but it doesn't work when I click it. Just like when I click it on YouTube. Huh, I have no idea. Sounds like a PEDCAC error? Get out of here. I know what that is. Can I submit music for Stream Beats? We don't have that set up yet, but maybe at some point. Maybe sometime in the future. Happens to me all the time. People tell me my Discord link is broken. I refresh it and it works, but it's the same link. Yeah, super weird. I have no idea. No idea. Doesn't work for me. Even tried the add server button on Discord. Says it's invalid or expired. That's weird. I don't know. Probably just a bug with Discord right now. Pretty weird to find out you and I are from the same town. My family babysat you and was super close with your family. Tell your dad Floyd and Nita say hi. I will. Floyd and Nita. Those are names you don't hear very often. I'm going to try really hard to remember them. Dude, Calypso. Welcome. Thank you for joining the True Senpais. Do you regret... Do you regret not being socially active during your school days? No, I don't think I regret much at all. In fact, I think it was probably a huge advantage for me. It made things hard. I had to learn social skills in my late 20s. That was really strange. It made high school really suck. I tried to be social. I just had no idea how. But no, I like my freshman year of college, I did nothing but play guitar, like 5 hours a day. Like being antisocial for a long time allowed me to focus on learning skills and developing talents and doing things that really benefit me today. And like it taught me to enjoy, rather than enjoy being around people and enjoy partying or whatever people do in their free time that I didn't do. It taught me to enjoy developing myself and progressing myself, you know? Kuya Koi, member number 2 that is chilling on the moon right now. Oh, that's an upgraded membership to the moon. 2 people upgraded to the moon. John Quattro and Kuya Koi. Thank you guys. Welcome to the moon. That's number 2 and 3 in that tier. Thank you guys. Just a reminder, I want to make it very clear. I don't want anyone to feel scammed at all. That tier doesn't provide any extra benefit to you. Please don't join because you think I'm going to give you extra perks. I will absolutely call it out and be grateful. It's a $15 membership. That's amazing. That tier is because, and I mentioned it earlier, the goal is by the end of this year, every single dollar I make for my content goes back into my content. I don't pocket any of it. I'm trying to completely replace my income with real estate investing. And so every dollar I make from being live, posting videos, doing brand deals, Stream Beats, whatever, can go immediately back into the content. And every month I want to take every dollar I make from these and do some kind of really cool challenge, big fun video or charity event or giveaway or something. And so that is the entire purpose of the higher tier. If you want to contribute to that or to the charity or whatever it is, and the next one hasn't been announced yet, so don't worry about it. But if you want to contribute to that, you have that. That's what that tier is there for. Aquarium, thank you for the upgraded membership. If all you can handle is 99 cents, that's why it's there. I want you to take advantage of that. You can get all the emotes and subs, or all the badge and the emotes, which we'll be upgrading. Hopefully, I'm going to talk with Oasis, maybe get that done or get started on that this weekend. So I want everybody to have all the perks of being a membership for 99 cents. If you can't do that, just come and hang out. Just be a viewer. I don't care. I didn't make a 99 cent one so I'd get more members. I made a 99 cent one so people who wanted the badges and the emotes and stuff could do it for literally 99 cents. That's all. No amount of memberships is going to change my income. Again, because none of it's going into my pocket. So don't do it because you want to support me. Do it because you enjoy the content and you want to be a part of it. Just Koi? Kuya Koi? Just Koi? I can call you Koi. Jack Mullen, thank you for upgrading to the moon. But yeah, I'm not a charity case. I don't need you guys to give me money. I don't need you guys to super chat. Don't need you guys to join a membership or anything. I do very well outside of my content. Now that I've been doing this so long and I've been able to save so much money, that anybody who wants to join a membership, do it because you want the badge or the emotes, or do it because you want to contribute to the content itself. But don't do it because you want to support me, because I am fine without it. I do well. I've been responsible with my money, and we've invested as much as we can, and I'm good. Harris is going broke. He needs financial support. Are you in the YouTube partnership program now? Yeah, that's why we have members and stuff now. The channel's monetized. Is fire something you're interested in? Like just fire in general? How many Tesla shares do you own? Why would I own Tesla shares? Why would I own Tesla shares? If you own Tesla shares, you don't make any money until you sell. Like, I looked back and I was like, man, the money I invested in StreamBeats, I could have put into Tesla instead. We've probably put about 100K into StreamBeats at this point, if I had to guess. I've probably invested 100K into StreamBeats. Something which I'm really proud of, the fact that I invested in something, 100K in something that I'm giving away to you guys for free, and I'm making bank off of it. That is, how many people are going to say that? That is so cool. A lot of people call me Kuya Koi here on YouTube, kind of struggles with it. So I figure you can just call me Koi. I'll call you Koi. That's perfect. So I'm super proud of myself about that. Investing $100,000 into something I give away for free, and still, even if like I had invested, let's look at Tesla stock. Let's look at it. Just for fun. Let's just do a little exercise here. Let's look at a year. So a year ago, it was worth $145 a share, right? This is about, I invested all my money a little bit. I invested it all starting in January. 65. Yeah, it was January. No, it wasn't 2019. It was 2020. January 2020 is when I started investing in, when I started buying music. But just for fun, just as an exercise, let's even say I invested 6 months prior. Say it's $50 a share, right? As an average, $50 a share. If I had invested $100,000, how many would I have gotten? That would be 2,000 shares. I would have gotten 2,000 shares, which would be worth about $1 million. No, $1.5 million. If I invested every single dollar that I put into StreamBeats, which, by the way, this has been investing over time. I only invested initial like 40,000, but let's say I was able to invest all 100,000 in Tesla. It would be worth $1.5 million. However, I would not have made a single dollar yet. Because they don't pay out dividends, do they? I don't think Tesla pays out dividends. So sure, it would be worth $1.5 million. I would not have made any money off of it yet. I'd be sitting on something worth $1.5 million that I can't spend unless I sell. And let's be honest, with how much it's grown, I think I would hang on to it longer. Do you guys want me to share something with you? I'm planning on doing this in a short soon anyway. I might as well show you. You guys okay with me showing you how much I've made off StreamBeats? Does it bother you that I'm open about these things? As a YouTuber who is trying to be help you guys start your businesses and work on revenue and understand how investing in yourself and in your businesses works, I like sharing this. I think it's responsible for me to share this. It makes me a little vulnerable. So far, this is how much I've made off StreamBeats. We launched it about a year, 13 months ago. And all the streaming platforms pay out 2 to 3 months late. So this is about 10 to 11 months of revenue. So yes, it would be where I could have sold it, paid out, and made more so far in Tesla. That's true. If I had, again, we were judging very conservatively, assuming I'd put everything that I've invested over the past year and a half, right at the very, like before it even started, when it was 50. Let's just do a more realistic one now. Because this is actually when I started paying for StreamBeats. So actually we'd be getting about half of that. we'd only be making, honestly, realistically, since I've been investing since here and into StreamBeats here and all the way up, and it started at about 100, we'd probably be making less than $700,000. So I'm already net positive here in my investment in StreamBeats, and it's still going to continue making me money. And I own a business that we've evaluated now at about $10 million. That's the big thing. I spoke with a venture capitalist. We took a look at my business. It's not an official evaluation. No one went through and audited the whole thing, but a simple evaluation, a venture capitalist said my company is worth $10 million. Plus, this is the revenue. So I think I win here. This is why I don't own anything, and this is why I don't own any stocks. Stocks don't make you money until you sell. Some of them do. Some of them pay dividends. Not very much. Some of them pay dividends. You have to have like millions invested to actually make any solid money. But I could have invested in something that's worth like 700,000 that I would never see until I sold, or now instead I invested it in a company that's worth 10 million, and it's made me this much so far. That's why I don't own Tesla stock. Nothing wrong with owning Tesla stock, but that's why I'd rather invest in myself and invest in my companies. Best I can do is 8 million for StreamBeats. Joseph, you got a deal. You can't get rich on dividends without investing so much. What do you think about a Roth IRA? My wife and I both have one. Kenzie and I have diversified as much as we possibly can. We each have a Roth IRA that we contribute the absolute maximum to. We have a what's it called? A 401k that we've contributed quite a bit to. We have mutual funds that we've got quite a bit in, but we're pulling out in order to pay off our home. Stocks are not a stream of income. No, absolutely not. Stocks are for buying and selling. Have you ever heard of the crypto SafeMoon? If so, what are your thoughts? I've never heard of SafeMoon. How can I be a member, please? It says it's not available in my country. I'm a fan of you. VPN, I guess? I don't know. If it's not available in your country, I don't think there's anything I can do. But Shaw Tech, if you can't join the membership, don't worry about it. Just hang out here. Be a part of the chat. I appreciate you being here, man. Don't worry about it. Streams make so little money, you could probably get more from StreamBeats. Streams make so little money, you could probably get more from StreamBeats. I don't know what that means. What do you mean? I will share my membership with you. One day you'll be able to do gifted members. How has the move to YouTube been? It's been a learning experience. It's been a lot of fun. By the way, I'm a little bit behind. I've got like 3 or 4 super chats I got to read. I'll read it in just a second. Yeah, it's been fun. It's been a learning experience, figuring things out. It takes a little bit of time to figure out what you want to do with thumbnails. You got to figure that out. Titles, learning how that really works. You know you're going to lose viewership. Saturdays, I generally got between 700 and 800 viewers. Now here on YouTube, I get between 400 and 500 usually. On weekdays, I would get like Monday and Tuesday streams on Twitch. I'd get between 800 and 900, maybe up to 1,000 sometimes. Now we're usually about between 500 and 600, although we have gotten up above 800 naturally sometimes. We'll see. What bit rate are you streaming at? 10K or 10,000K. Is that right? Yeah. 10,000 kilobits per second. Physics, welcome to the True Senpais. Thank you. Yeah, 10 megabits per second. Why is everyone laughing? Am I doing the number wrong? 10 megabits per second, right? $10,000 kilobits per second. I don't know what's funny. What am I missing? Am I using it wrong? You're making me think really hard about this. I don't remember. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. When can I buy StreamBeat stock? Like when are we going public? $10,000K is 10,000,000. I know. Yeah, 10,000 kilobits per second. I'm not streaming at 10 kilobits per second. I'm streaming at 10,000 kilobits. Look, let me look at it. Hold on. Oh, I almost clicked the exit button. That would have been bad. Yeah, 10,000 kilobits per second. Why are you guys laughing so hard? I was right. 10,000K. Yeah, 10,000 kilobits per second. The K. That's it. I was right. I just shortened it to K. Relax. Or 10 megabits per second. But whenever I say 10 megabits per second, people in chat are like, hey, that's 10,000 kilobits per second. Because in OBS, it asks you the kilobits per second. I was giving you the unit that you have to enter into OBS. I hate you guys. I hate you guys. I was giving you the number. You said 10,000 kilobit, 10,000K instead of 10K, but it is 10,000K. It's 10,000 kilobits per second. That's what you enter into OBS. I was trying to make it simple for you. I hate you guys so bad. I'm trying to help you guys out and you're making fun of me. Breathe. Breathe. I'm going to read these super chats. People who actually love me. As a streamer, Lucky Wins. I missed this one. Thank you for the super chat. Actually, there's another one. Maya before that. Trying to join, but I do not see how to enter my payment. If you click, there's a link in the description that if you click that, it should take you to a place to join, to hit the join button. It's not kilobits, it's kilobits? Maybe it is. I don't know. Lucky Wins. Thank you for the super chat. As a streamer, can you show me OBS settings for YouTube? 3080 and stream still looks laggy on YouTube on COD. I did hear that if you're in ultra low, someone sent a whole paragraph to me in a YouTube comment that if you stream in ultra low latency, you get a cheaper encoder. You don't get the AV1 encoder. The AV1 encoder is supposed to be the really nice one. You have to go, but if you go in 1440p on low latency, you automatically get the nicer encoder. I haven't tested that myself. I've only gamed twice on YouTube streaming. We spent a lot of time in just chatting. Man, we got a lot of super chats. Let me grab those in a second. I can't verify that, but that's just what I've been told. I would give that a shot though, if you can. If you can stream in a higher resolution or stream in low latency instead of ultra low latency, you might get a better encoder. Take a look into that. Members only Discord when? I'll do that today. I have a pod mic and go XLR. Oh, I read that one. Okay, cool. Riddick, you should lead the members only channel since I was the first highest tier member. Oh, I should lead the members only channel. In the Discord? All right. You'll lead it. You'll be the leader to the channel. How about that? The assistant to the owner of the channel. Humberto Ortez, thank you for the super chat. I want to say it's truly inspirational that you live in the same town as me and have done so much. Thank you. I love Carson. I don't think I could ever live in Carson. I'd have a hard time. I got out of there as fast as I could, but I like going back. It's a nice little place. Robo Cronus, thank you for the super chat. Emailed earlier this week about a comm license for StreamBeats for a new business. Haven't heard back. License for like putting stuff in a business. I'll take a look at it. Usually Ryan checks that every week or two. But if it's like a licensing deal that you need for your company, go ahead and send it to Harris at txg.gg, the one that's in my Twitter. Send it there instead. My agent handles a lot of that stuff. How's the move to YouTube been? Yeah, it's been good. It's been good. Eric Wright, that's a big super chat. Thank you for the $20 super chat. Looks like YouTube restricts any and all live stream interaction if you get a single strike on your channel for 3 months. Anywho, I'm Citizen Prayer. Oh, sick. I did upgrade to the moon as Citizen Prayer, but you didn't see it. I know, I'm behind on stuff. Oh, and it's not showing there. That's another thing. That's one of the biggest problems I have with YouTube right now is it's showing the interaction is not great. I don't think I see membership upgrades on my activity feed. Can I scroll back and see it here? Like literally there's no way for me to even see that. Because for some reason the viewer activity wasn't loaded. That's a bummer. Thank you for upgrading to the moon. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for letting me know. Sorry I didn't catch it right away. Jordan Healy, thank you for the $10 super chat. I'm editing my streams from Twitch, putting them on YouTube. Don't know if that's a better thing to do or if I should stream and then film gameplay separately. If you can make, you don't have to film them separately as long as you're making content for YouTube, right? Like the Ludwig, what Ludwig has done better than anybody else, right? If you're just taking stream highlights and throwing them on YouTube, nobody wants to watch that. No one wants to watch content that is meant to be live. Like there's a difference between live content and YouTube content. YouTube content needs a beginning, middle, and end. It needs a purpose. It needs a reason for clicking on it. When people take their streams, they download them, they cut up the highlights, they throw them up there. Eventually, even the people who used to do really well are not doing. I don't want to throw out any names, so I won't because I don't want to be that guy. But like there were YouTubers who were just doing that. They were taking their best Fortnite game. I'm not talking about Ninja, although he's actually a pretty good example of this right now too. But even like in that crew and stuff, they used to take their best Fortnite game, cut them up, throw them on YouTube, and they'd get a million views, right? There was a moment where the top streamers could do that. Even they are getting less than 10,000 views now. It just doesn't do anything anymore. And especially, and that only worked, even when it did work, it only worked for that top like 0.01% of streamers. Choco Taco does this too. Unless you are in the top 0.01, 0.02% of streamers, that doesn't work. And even then, it still doesn't work sometimes. So if you're going to take Twitch content and throw it on YouTube, make sure you plan things. You plan some challenges, you plan some fun things. You plan something that has a beginning, middle, and end. Something that people are going to watch all the way through, something that people are going to want to click on. Seriously, go scroll through Ludwig's content. It got oversaturated as it worked for them 0.1%. I don't even think, even for them, a lot of them, it doesn't work anymore. If you're trying, especially if you're trying to grow, that only worked for the 0.01% for people who did it as supplementary content as a way of remonetizing, double monetizing their content, but it didn't help them grow at all. It was their current Twitch viewers that were then jumping over and also watching their YouTube content. Think you missed a super chat? I've missed a handful of them. I'm catching up. End of Forever. Thank you for the super chat. Would you say if someone starts streaming to their established YouTube channel, should they only stream content relevant to their niche? Anytime you make content, two completely different kinds of content on the same channel, you're going to split viewers, and it is actually going to hurt you. Because you make a video that your audience isn't interested in, and YouTube recognizes it and goes, oh, are you completely changing? Are you doing something new? Let's back off recommending you for a little bit, you know? I recommend having a channel that is cohesive, and you make content that your audience likes. You can slowly expand and start doing more things, but it's important that you understand your audience and you understand what they want to see. By the way, Jordan Healy, Taunted Wolf, and Spawn Media, Hutch, Freedom 4x4, and Physics. Oh, welcome to the True Senpais. Thank you guys so much. There may be more that aren't showing up here. I gotta find a better way to solve that problem. Is that one of the reasons you live stream on this channel? It's one of the reasons, yeah. I could live stream on the Alpha Gaming channel. The main reason I'm not streaming on the Alpha Gaming channel is because I wanted to build a personal brand. The Alpha Gaming channel was never meant to be my main channel. It was never meant to be my personal channel. It was always meant to be a team channel, a group project. And when Sam and Scott and Ryan are all working at Senpai HQ, we're going to be able to do that a little bit more. You're going to see more videos with Sam reviewing things, Sam reviewing cameras, video equipment, giving tutorials on how to make your videos look better or how to make your designs look better. We'll probably get more videos with Ryan. Ryan's only been in videos with me. We'll probably get some videos where he's by himself at some point, if he wants. It's totally up to him, where he's reviewing microphones and sharing his thoughts on them. It's going to be more of a group channel. This is where I only post the things that I'm excited about. What do you think of the Blackmagic ATEM Mini Pro? I don't see any point of getting it now that the Camlink Pro is a thing. The Blackmagic ATEM Mini Pro is something that you need if you don't have like a PC capable of streaming. Something that you want to do all the control inside the box, but it's very limited that way, right? You can only really do what the box can do, versus with a Camlink Pro, you plug it in, you plug your cameras in, and you can use them all as separate inputs, and you can have different, you can have all four at the same time, you can have them overlaid, or you can have one on this scene and another camera on the other scene, right? Versus something like the ATEM Mini, where you can really only get one camera angle at a time, or the default already preset overlay stuff, you know, where like you have one overlaid over the other, but that's all you can do. So like if you were to plug in two cameras in the ATEM Mini and you wanted one, like I have for your intermission screen, and then another camera for your gameplay scene, every time you switch, you'd also have to switch the camera on your ATEM Mini, because it can only pick up one camera at a time. Or it can do like the overlay stuff, but you can't have one camera here, one camera here. What's up, Sam? It doesn't suck. It's just not designed for streamers. It's designed for podcasting, where it's meant to be very simple, done inside the box. And in that situation, it's great. Like a good example, what's that guy's name? Frank? I don't know. There's some like a finance YouTuber and like stock YouTuber who uses an all in the box kind of thing, because he only needs one camera angle at a time, and he wants to be able to switch back and forth between it with hardware. And that makes a lot of sense. For stuff like this, where you have different camera angles for different reasons, and you want a certain camera angle on a certain scene, it doesn't work very well. Check. Does he read all chat? Are you asking if I'm reading every message from all 535 people in here? Come on, man. The bar is way too high. Frank Thomas? I don't think so. No. He was just interviewed by, what's her face? By Sarah Dietschy. What's his name? Where is it? There it is. Meet Kevin. Yeah, he does a good job. That's more about what it's for. Sushi Dragon also uses the ATEM Mini. Yeah, again, it has a very specific use case, and if it's what you need, it's awesome. Wait, hold on. Eric Wright, I see you're member to the moon right now. I see your new ship. When did that come through? I don't know. It's there though. I see it now. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Meet Kevin is a brilliant man. He's very good at what he does. Since you read, please remove the header. It's annoying, really. Please remove the header. Which header? I don't know what you're talking about. What mouse is that? This is the Logitech G502. I don't know what header you're talking. Are you talking about this up here? Don't tell me what to do with my content. It's none of your business. The white part at the top? Too bad. I like it. I designed it on purpose. We're going to do a little bit more with it up there. But no, you don't get to tell me what to do with my stream. This is my stream, not yours. Do you know about vMix? I actually tried using vMix a while ago. I wasn't a fan. By the way, hey guys, if you've been in here, if you want to do me a favor and hit the like button, that'd be awesome. Get this thing promoted and recommended to other viewers. That'd be great. The white thingy on the screen above your head. Oh, sorry. Yeah, but looks like YouTube just blocks any and all functionality with any kind of live chat interaction at all, and not only your channel, but any channel on the site. Oh, from your other channel? I've temporarily moved my Moon sub over to the Eric Wright channel. Oh, so it was a different channel. Weird. Sorry to hear that, man. Welcome here on this channel. I appreciate it. I got a strike. Oh, you got a strike on your citizen prayer, and so you can't do any of that. Oh, interesting. Strikes are harsh on YouTube. Hey, Harris, vertical cam, please. What, this one? Like this? This is what you want to see? This is actually a camera on its side, by the way. Like I'm literally mounting the camera on the side. What do you think about growing on TikTok and its impact on YouTube? We've talked about this a little bit. The problem I have with TikTok and any short form content in general, the problem with short form content is it's very difficult to get people to commit to you. People expect to follow you so they can see your TikToks and that's all. But they're only committing to a little, 30-second piece of content. And if it's not good, they'll just swipe past anyway. On YouTube, when you get a subscriber, that person wants to see every 10-minute video that you post. They want to see it in their subscription feed. They want the chance to watch it. That's why if you can get an audience on YouTube, it's the most powerful thing you can have. YouTube subscriptions are, in my experience, maybe tied with Twitter followers for a totally different reason. But YouTube subscriptions are the most leverageable followers. And what I mean by that is if I get followers on YouTube, they want to watch my videos, they want to watch my live streams. They will follow me on any other platform I push. If I say I'm going live on Twitch, if I say I'm doing something on Twitter this week, I'll get a lot of people following me. Not only because of that, because they've committed pretty highly to watching my content and enjoying my content, but also because description links work really well, especially compared to any other platform. Also, YouTube is very easy to browse. There are a handful of channels where I've watched 20 of their videos and I enjoy every single one of their videos, and I don't subscribe because I know I'm going to get recommended anyway. I don't know if I want it in my subscription feed. I know if I go to like the homepage, I'm going to get recommended some of their best ones. So people generally only subscribe on YouTube if they really enjoy what you do and they want to be a part of your community. Same thing with Twitter though. Twitter, the only reason people would follow you on Twitter, unless it's like some kind of giveaway thing or whatever, the reason people follow you on Twitter is because they like what you say and they like hearing your thoughts as a person. You can't, in general, unless you're a comedian and you post Twitter clips in every tweet. You don't really post content on Twitter, you post thoughts on Twitter. So if people are following you on Twitter, it means they like you so much, they like hearing what you have to say, they want to know more about you. And again, it's pretty easy to move them elsewhere. Those are two channels, YouTube and Twitter, in my opinion, the two most powerful channels. On Instagram, someone might follow you because they like your reels, they like your posts or whatever, but they don't really care anything else past that, you know. Been watching your content, Airwing Marine. Thank you for the super chat. Been watching your content for a very long time. You, along with Devin Nash, are a huge contributor to my success. I greatly appreciate all you do for the community. Good luck with the move. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Good luck with the move to YouTube, or good luck with the move to the new house. I'm gonna take it as both. I will take good luck for both of those things. Thank you. When I subscribe, I think they can add value to my life. Otherwise, I don't bother. Yeah, exactly. So the problem with TikTok is even though you can grow incredibly fast on it, and I find that to be, at first I thought it was really cool how quickly you could grow on TikTok, and it still is cool. But people see TikTok followers as the same as YouTube subscribers. I've seen people, there's a TikTok I saw a little bit ago where someone was like, couldn't get Twitter to work, couldn't get YouTube to work, couldn't get Twitch to work, couldn't get Instagram to work, like showing their follower accounts, their really low follower accounts on all those platforms. And then they showed their TikTok follower account. They're like, I think this is finally working. Like, I think I figured it out. It's just that hitting the follow button on TikTok requires so little commitment. People will follow on TikTok and then never watch another TikTok you ever post. It just doesn't matter that much. So it's good. And TikTok is a great way to get exposure, but it doesn't translate to really anything else as well. It's very difficult to get people. Like I know someone with almost 1 million followers on TikTok who can't get more than 2,000 followers on Twitter. Like the ratios are just insane. How do you manage all your businesses and still find time to sleep? Hire people around you that are more talented than yourself. And as you grow, delegating is so important. It is a skill. It is the latest skill that I've tried to work on really hard, is properly delegating. Make sure I'm not offloading work that I should be doing. Make sure I'm not offloading work because I'm lazy, but offloading work that someone else can do better than me. And so I can focus on the important things that only I can do the best. That's hard to do. You saying I'm talented? I am saying you're talented, Scott. There's no engagement on TikTok. It's pure follows. I mean, there are shares. That's one of the reasons TikToks do so well, is you can share, you can comment, and TikTok's algorithm is so powerful. But the addition of YouTube Shorts has been the main thing. I mean, honestly, it's the reason I haven't started doing TikTok yet. Is because, one, I don't watch TikTok, and so I have a hard time understanding how to get things to work. I'm working on it a little bit. I've been watching a lot of YouTube Shorts, which are mostly TikToks, just reconstituted as YouTube Shorts. I've been watching it a lot so I can get into it. But I've been having a hard time getting into it just because I haven't seen a huge advantage right now. The growth on TikTok is fast, but it doesn't do much for anything else. You grow on TikTok just to grow on TikTok, and it's very hard to monetize on TikTok. But if I can make YouTube Shorts, and again, I can get people to subscribe due to YouTube Shorts, those people are now automatically notified whenever I post a full-length video. They're automatically notified whenever I go live. And that's huge. Now you have the discoverability of TikTok with built-in cross-pollination to your other content. It's massive. And then while you're making them, since you're making YouTube Shorts, throw them up on TikTok also. You might as well. There's going to be some growth over there and some cross-pollination. It's not going to be probably not as powerful as YouTube Shorts, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm getting into it. I keep saying I'm going to do it this week, and it just never ends up happening. I get super swamped, and I got to shoot a YouTube video today. Hopefully I can write and shoot a video today and then get to filming some shorts, but worst case scenario tomorrow. Maybe get the first one up on Monday or something. I don't know. There are 2 fake accounts with your name on TikTok? Really? Let's see. So this is me. This is not. Who's this? Whatever. No, this is the real one. Why did your Rocks album have only 11 songs? Oh, Citizen Prayer. I forgot that was your thing. So it looks like there's one fake hair seller. How if we put a space there? Maybe we find another one? No, just one faker. You know this is me because I don't have this photo posted anywhere else. So I had to upload it. It's just on my phone. Bragon, thank you for the super chat. Been working on an indie game on Roblox for about 6 months now. Gonna post in a few weeks. Super excited. Hope it grows my channel. If you can get a cool game put out, that's awesome. Bringing something that, making something that brings value to other people is one of the best ways to grow. What if his name is Harris Eller and he looks just like me? And he's taken an exact picture that I've taken before? It's a possibility. Do you know how many hours you work in a week? I would say on average, whether it's like, if we were to like to every hour that I'm actually spending, producing something towards, how many hours do I work a week? This is a very difficult question. Social media work is interesting. Like, for example, I would consider going on an hour-long walk, which I do a couple times a week. I would consider that work because I'm sitting there thinking about all the things I need to be posting and kind of organizing my thoughts. I would, is browsing on Twitter, is that work? Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. I would say in a day where I'm awake for 16 hours, I probably spend 3 hours not working. Like watching anime with Kenzie, taking a little break, right now we're watching ReZero, right? Other than that, I'm either filming something, streaming, interacting with people on social media, talking with people about upcoming business things, writing emails, planning future content, and even just, again, those walks where I am trying to picture what my career looks like 5 years from now. I consider that work because that helps me get direction. So, yeah, I would probably say 7 days a week, 13 hours a day, 91 hours a week. That sounds about right. I believe that. Here's the deal, guys. If you ever get to a point, super important. If you ever get to a point, actually, let me load something up real quick. 1 second. I just realized I forgot to do this. Listen, if you ever get to a point where you have employees, right? You have people working for you. You have to understand, sure, when they work, they are making money, right? That's true. But especially in a small startup, in a small business like this, where you require passion from these people, you require these people to care. Because when I hire Sam, when Sam and Scott edit videos, they need to care how good the video looks. Otherwise, the video is going to be garbage. So if you are hiring people that you need to care, you need to make sure that you are working harder and caring more than they are, because at the end of the day, they could work the same amount of hours and make the same amount of pay and not care, because growing the business changes nothing about them. It doesn't matter how much Scott cares about the video he's posting. Sure, if he starts like slacking off, I'll find another editor, but like Ryan and Sam and Scott, whether or not they put their heart and soul into something or whether they just produce what I asked them to produce, they're going to make the same amount of money. Them caring is what builds my business, and I need them to care. And if I need them to care, I need to care even more. If you ever get to a point where you have people working for you, you need to work the hardest, you need to care the most. And so when I say I work 21 hours a week, it's because I need to make sure I'm working harder than anyone else that works for me. If I ever stop doing that, I'm failing as a business owner. So yeah, by the way, I also do it because I love what I do. And I care a lot. I really do care about what I'm doing. So just a thought. Did I say 21? Did I say 21? I meant 91. 91. No, I figured if I'm awake 16 hours a day, which I'm probably awake a little bit more than that. If I'm awake 16 hours a day, there's probably 3 hours of me relaxing, watching anime, doing, browsing Twitter, not productively, spending time with my wife, checking out the house or whatever. It's probably 3 hours a day that I'm not working or doing something moving me towards the next step of the business. So yeah, when I said 21, I meant 91. So yeah, 13 hours a day times 7 is 91. And again, a lot of it I enjoy. Like going on walks, going on a 45-minute to an hour-long walk. I love that. Love that. I love daydreaming about what I want my business to look like in 10 years. Love that. For all your businesses, do you do one LLC and do DBA under? They're all independent businesses. So legally I own 5 right now, but we're in the middle of incorporating like 3 more. Yeah, Senpai Inc., Senpai Records. Senpai Inc. is actually the company that owns all the other ones, most of the other ones. Senpai Inc. owns Senpai Records, Alpha Gaming, which is going to be Senpai Gaming soon, Senpai Capital, which is my real estate company, and then Senpai Holdings is actually it's like my long-term rentals. We haven't done anything with it yet, but that's where I'm going to own long-term rentals. Again, real estate investment stuff, and that's owned by me personally. That's not owned by Senpai Inc. And then we're building Senpai Tech, which is going to own a couple other companies underneath it, but they're all separate LLCs. Illegally, you own how many? Get out of here. What changes does YouTube Gaming need to make, or do you see coming soon? Gifted members is big. A better experience for viewers in terms of like a better theater mode, being able to see more of the chats, mod tools, stuff like that are super important. I think those are the 2 big things. I feel like I had one more in my video that was missing, but those are the two really big ones. Is being able to do gifted members, which it's really that's a lot of lost revenue for a lot of streamers is gifted members, and then yeah, better viewer experience and better mod experience. Oh, emotes. Oh, emotes goes under viewer experience. When will you do a hot tub stream? We did one a long time ago. Do you guys not know that? We did a hot tub stream. Before, we were the first ones. You want to know who the first hot tub streamer was? Very first hot tub streamer? This guy. Not even joking. Hold on. I'm proving it to you right now. Wait for it. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, we're at a year ago. Where is it? Where is it? We tried streaming in a hot tub 2 years ago. Well, we just did some. Look at this. We set up like a desk on top of it with PCs. Where's the streaming footage? It was not a good video. Not a good video. This is long before the channel ever took off. Actually, it was only 2 months before the channel took off. It was freezing, by the way. It was an absolute nightmare. We couldn't get the hot tub to stay warm for some reason. Really weird. But still, first one. I started this. We had to have put footage of the stream into it. Did we not? Here we go.
I think we got the jacuzzi back on.
Yeah, the jacuzzi kept shutting down, and so it'd get really cold. Alex, thank you for the super chat. How do you deal with taxes as a content creator? I have a CPA, and he helps me organize everything. I just do what he tells me to do, and he takes care of it. I highly recommend that. Yeah. Very first hot tub streamer. So when what's her name, Indie Fox or whatever, comes out and says Amaranth stole her idea as a hot tub streamer, Indie Fox stole it from me. Playing COD in a hot tub? No, it's PUBG. PUBG. Soda Poppin' did it way before you? Psh. Psh. Yeah, right. What are the businesses you own? I just named them. Were you wearing a bikini? Oh, See, that was the yoink and twist that Indie Fox did. She yoinked it and added a bikini. Brilliant. 900 IQ play. What are your thoughts of Elgato teaming up with Pipeline for stream coaching? I don't think they're teaming up. It's just a collaboration deal. It's just a way of getting Elgato products in the hands of more people. Also, Pipeline getting a deal with Elgato to get more people to sign up. That's just a brand collaboration. It's no different than me putting an ad in the front of a YouTube video saying like, hey, use code alpha for blah, 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 blah. Same thing. Were you aware that half your Stream Beats EDM playlists are being blocked in the UK? Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. As we're in the middle of kind of revamping everything on the back end of Stream Beats and like reworking the entire system, and hopefully we'll have more control over that. But right now, all we can do is upload it through DistroKid. Sometimes you can use it in the UK, sometimes you can't, and we have no idea what the variable is there. Do you think Pipeline is worth it? I think they provide a lot of things that I'm not able to do. If you need private one-on-one stuff, if that's really what you want, yeah, sure, go for it. Is it worth it? Depends on what your needs are. I have no idea. I have to pick up my daughter to do Joker Nights. Thanks for being here, man. Can you show us how you use Stream Elements now? Oh, I've got full videos on how to set up Stream Elements from beginning to end, and it hasn't changed. It's still the same. Can you speak German? 9. What's your take on Facebook as a streaming platform? I need to find a place to like have these answers. I think I might put unlisted videos on this channel or something, or have maybe a second channel. I don't know, because I get asked this like 5 times a stream. Facebook has advantages and disadvantages. I don't think it'll ever be a solid gaming platform. I don't think anyone's ever going to view Facebook as a place for gamers. Facebook saw gaming exploding and they're like, I want to monetize that. So they flipped a couple switches. Now you can stream gaming stuff on Facebook, and they called it Facebook Gaming. And it has some advantages. The fact that you're not starting from scratch. When you start on YouTube and Twitch, you have 0 subscribers, 0 followers. When you start on Facebook, you can already broadcast to all your friends and family. They can share it, whatever. I've known a lot of people to start making a couple $1,000s a month pretty quickly, just because you already have that built-in infrastructure, and it's valuable. Facebook fluffs their numbers. Facebook will never get you to be a mainstream gamer. I don't think it's ever going to happen. Any mainstream gamer that's on Facebook started somewhere else and got paid to move to Facebook. But Facebook Live watch hours is almost equal to YouTube now. I would like to see those. I don't trust those numbers at all. You should never trust Facebook's numbers, by the way. Because Facebook has a scrolling timeline and you scroll through it and they autoplay, like they fluff their numbers. They got in trouble. They got sued recently because they were faking their numbers that people were paying for. When brands pay for advertising and they pay per view, but someone scrolls past an ad and it automatically starts playing and plays off screen, they counted that as a view. I don't trust Facebook's numbers at all. Brandon, my brain just short-circuited. Thanks for the new shit, man. Welcome to the True Senpais. The 3-second view number is fake for that exact reason Harris just said. Just in general, Facebook, even you know, how many hours are spent watching Facebook. The branding of Facebook in general, like, it doesn't matter how many views you have on Facebook. The branding is very important. And I don't think, as of right now, unless Facebook becomes a legitimate gaming platform, it is very difficult to be considered like a real, like a high-end streamer. Like, think about everybody who's gone over there. Like, even Toast has been talking about saying like his relevancy has really struggled. Fortunately, he's on offline TV and he's totally fine. But like, I haven't heard anything about, I haven't literally seen a clip from Toast's live content since he moved to Facebook. It's interesting. Just the way it goes. Facebook's definitely not dead. Facebook is not dead. Facebook is one of the most common used websites on the internet, just not for gaming. Facebook is for aunts and uncles to talk about why they're never getting vaccinated, you know. That's what Facebook is for. And that's how Facebook monetizes. Facebook doesn't care about, you know, subs and donations and stuff. Facebook doesn't make a lot of money from the gaming sphere. Facebook makes their money by putting ads next to people arguing about vaccinations. That's where they make their money. And selling your data. Those two things. That's where they make all their money. They don't care about the streaming revenue one bit, and they never will. It is not a high priority to them. Mitch, thank you for upgrading to the True Senpais. Welcome, man. I appreciate that. Am I a True Senpai now? Oh, hell. What was your motivation for streaming to be in the beginning? In the beginning, it's changed a lot, by the way. My motivation for streaming in the beginning was I just really enjoyed it. It was cool. I found Twitch Plays Pokemon, and the idea of being in a conversation and being live with people was a lot of fun to me. I really enjoyed it. Nowadays, I do it because it's a really awesome way to connect with you guys. It's really cool to sit here and be able to answer your questions, hear what your biggest concerns are, get ideas for upcoming gear stuff, upcoming questions, what's troubling the streaming community the most, and just be in the thick of it. I'm not just in my own room making videos anymore, but I'm sitting in a virtual room with you guys. Rexus, thanks for the ship, man. Welcome to the True Senpais. I like that. Welcome. Thank you for the ship. The ship, the burr. I don't like saying membership. It's too long. We call them ships. It's the only thing that I can see myself saying over and over again. What was the other one? The memes? Thank you for the meme. The memsy. Membership canceled? For what? I can ship my pants? Ship my pants. Ship my pants? Watch me get doxxed, or not doxxed, but dinged on YouTube for dinged on YouTube for swearing. Members and subs are so confusing coming from Twitch. I really think YouTube should just... The problem is like subscribing. Hey, like and subscribe. Like and subscribe is such an iconic phrase. But I really think YouTube just needs to come around. Every other platform, you follow. You don't subscribe, you follow. Just change it to follows and subscriptions. Like even Twitter, a couple years ago, changed their favorites to likes. Do you guys remember when it was a little yellow star instead of a little red heart? Using OBS for streaming? I am. Someone asked what senpai means. Senpai means like elder. You're a senior over you, right? Someone you look up to. A mentor. Mentor is another good word. But mostly it's just I just like it because hold on, can I see who's banned in my channel? I think Citizen Prayer, that channel got like an auto ban or something. How do you see who's banned? So, yo, Eric, I don't know if you're still in here. I'll take a look at it after the stream. Is it in here? Hold on. Community? There it is. It was. I fixed it. Settings, go to hidden users. Yeah, that's where I found it. See, there's going to be a learning curve going to YouTube, but it's been fun. After a month of being here on YouTube, I'm going to do a video of like what my experience has been like, my favorite things, the things I dislike, things I had to figure out. So you guys, if you guys are considering the switch, so you guys know what to expect. I look forward to this video after 1 month. Me too. Me too. What do you think about YouTube Shorts? Do you think it's good for the platform? I think it's, yeah, we just had a whole conversation about it. I think YouTube Shorts are going to be huge. Never quite took to Twitch. Please drag more streamers to YouTube. I honestly, I hope not a lot of, can I be honest with you guys? I hope that not a lot of people follow me to YouTube. I hope that Twitch, here's, okay, if I were to be real with you, let's just talk about this. This is what I hope happens. I hope that a good chunk of streamers start moving to YouTube. Not all of them, not even more than half of them. I just hope a good chunk start moving over to YouTube and it lights a fire under Twitch's butt. And over the next year or two, they start doing what we've been wanting them to do for forever. And Twitch starts actually adding in features and changing things and bringing things that makes Twitch a better place to stream on. The moment Twitch dies, I think I said this in the video, the moment Twitch dies is the moment YouTube doesn't have to try anymore. And I don't look forward to that day. I moved over here because I love the plays that YouTube is making. YouTube understands content. YouTube knows how to make it the best place for content. But if there's no other real competitive streaming platform, it's just not going to matter. But the difference is, I think it's best to prepare for the future. I think like there's a reason. Honestly, one of the biggest reasons I switched to YouTube is because what I think the future of streaming is going to be. I think the future of streaming is that the idea of people who stream primarily as their content is going to be very small. Did you get paid to move to YouTube? I did not. No, nope. Moved here on my own. In fact, I lost a lot of money moving here. I don't think streaming is going to be a main form of content anymore. I think live streaming is going to end up similar to stories. And I'm going to talk about this a little bit more with a buddy of mine on Monday. But actually, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about that yet. I'll talk about it on Monday. I don't want to give it away because I want to make a short about it. We're going to leave it for then. But I think streaming is going to become, as more and more platforms, I think you can stream live on TikTok. I know you can stream on Twitter. You can stream on Instagram. You can stream on YouTube. I think streaming is going to become secondary content. And a platform that is entirely streaming. Are we back? Are we still live? Are we here? Okay, it just glitched for a moment. And I just lost my music. Well, let's refresh the music. My internet on my PC died for a second. There we go. Okay. That was weird. Sorry about that. We good. He lost the music. We got it back. We got it back. That's a brownout. 3090 overload. We're not using the 3090 yet. I got to liquid cool the whole thing first. Do you believe the end of the pandemic will negatively affect the streaming industry? Yes. I think it as a whole, I don't think it'll go back to what it was before. But sure, anytime we can go back out, we can find activity, outside of our rooms. Sure. I think the pandemic drove a lot of traffic to streaming entertainment. But I think it'll mostly revert back to what it was before. Not entirely, now that it's introduced a lot of new people to streaming and more types of content. But in general, I think in the next couple of years, I don't think streaming will be the main. I think streaming will be supplementary content for almost all creators. Everybody, especially as YouTube pushes more and more for live streaming, I think you'll see most YouTubers go live on YouTube. You'll get big Instagrammers going live more often on Instagram. You'll get people on TikTok going live on TikTok. And a platform that's nothing but streaming with nothing else is going to die. It'll take time, because they've built such a community over there, and people that like, there are big content creators over there that don't have a following anywhere else and have nowhere else to go. So they're not going to stop. But I think that's what we're going to see. How you doing today? Vivi, I'm doing well. How are you? Any advice you can think of on streaming tech stuff like programming? Yeah, watch other programmers. I've never done it myself, so I don't have any specific advice, but I would watch a lot of other programmers who stream. Like, watch Michael Reeves. Take Yoink and Twist from Michael Reeves. That is probably the best advice I can give you there. Canon EF100 f2.8 macro lens. Good lens for background blur. Yeah. I mean, 100 millimeter f2.8. You're gonna get nothing but like your eyeballs to your mouth. That is a very, very zoomed in camera. What are you trying to shoot with that? Necro. The old Yoink and Twist. Do you write music for Stream Beats? No, I haven't written any full songs for Stream Beats. The only songs that we've written ourselves are the Stream Beats Originals track, and that was written entirely by Ryan. And the only thing I wrote for that, I wrote a couple guitar riffs, and I wrote almost all the solos. I recorded a couple other riffs too. But the only thing I wrote on that were those. No, I did write. That's not true. I wrote the bass line riff for Fjord, and then again Ryan turned it into a beautiful, massive production. Have you heard of Gilded? If so, do you think it's competition for Discord? Sam's a better person to ask about that. Sam, I think, is a Gilded partner. He'll know. I've never used Gilded. I have no idea. I stream on Twitch on and off for 13 years. Ton of stress and worries and anxiety, very little growth. On YouTube, I've seen more growth in the 6 months. I've been doing in 6 months, I've been doing it less than a year on, I've been doing it then in 1 year on Twitch. More growth in 10 months than you've seen in a year on Twitch. Yeah, it's generally, there's very little organic growth on Twitch, especially if you're starting from scratch. Very little organic growth. Again, that's why I say, if you're going to stream on Twitch, stop streaming so much. Build an audience somewhere else and bring it over to Twitch. As long as Twitch is nothing but streaming, they're just writing their own death certificate. I don't understand it. I tried so hard to give them that shorts, basically the idea of shorts. Browsable shorts, browsable clips. I can't believe they have clips and no good way to browse them. That is the most mind-blowingly embarrassing thing about Twitch to me. Of all the things that they're messing up on, I can't believe they've had clips for years and you still can't browse them. I don't get it. That is the most frustrating thing to me, because it's not like that's a new crazy idea. Here is this, like, people, there are clips that have hundreds of thousands of views. It is a no-brainer to say, hey, let's make it easier to find them. Hey, it's no fun to browse Twitch. People jump onto Twitch, they check their live streaming, their following category, and then they leave. Let's find something to get them browsing the platform more. The fact that there's no browsing, this is, honestly, I'm sorry. I don't want to go on like a Twitch rant, but I'm going to go on a Twitch rant. This is the thing that shows they have no clue how to make a social media platform. Their leadership over there is totally clueless. If you have had clips for this long and you still haven't made a way to browse them. You have no idea what you're doing. No clue. Honestly, that's again another reason I left. Not because I think the platform is bad and there's nothing good about it, blah, blah, blah. It's just they clearly have no direction. They have no leadership. No leadership, no direction. So it's never going to get better unless they clean house. Unless they clean house, nothing's going to change over there. Does Twitch have a small staff? No. They're a massive company. Do you think YouTube Shorts will affect TikTok viewership much? I'm not really into the TikTok community as much as I'd like to be to answer that question. I don't think significantly, no. Any solid tips for small streamers like me? I got a whole channel of them. How's your content? How's your content? That's all I got for you. You making YouTube videos? You making shorts? You making TikToks? You posting on Instagram, Twitter, whatever? I'm not even doing that great at all these. I need to work on Instagram a lot. Twitch gonna be Prom Hub? I think you meant to say Pornhub. I think the hot tub stuff is actually gonna give a lot of legal issues to Twitch. I think Twitch is going to have to, and then along with those legal things, if they want to comply, I think it's gonna really injure them monetarily. Does Bezos know about Twitch? I think he knows he owns it. I don't think he knows anything else about it. Does Prom Hub post prom videos? And you started it. I don't think you'll want to advertise that. It's true. By the way, Lemon Beans, thank you for the super chat. Went from 50 subs on March 1st to 2,000 subs today. That's awesome. A month and a half? Almost 2 months? I make vids and live stream DayZ. Do I have any reason to try to build an audience on Twitch? If you're already streaming here, no, absolutely not. No, for a very specific reason. Have you guys seen this stuff? When I'm talking about, again, if I'm talking about Twitch, and that, by the way, the issue with hot tub streams is it's not an issue with like whether or not women should be allowed to do hot tub streams. It's your body. You do whatever you want. I'm 100% in support of that. That's not what this is about at all. This is a question of, is Twitch going to be classified as an adult website? Which I think it will be. I think it will be soon. Not just because they have hot tub streams on it. It's a channel for 13-year-olds. And that a 13-year-old can be actively advertised adult content. Which they are, by the way. I'm not just talking about the hot tub streams. If you go on, this is super important, by the way, from a legal standpoint. If you go on Twitch, let's start. So it doesn't have any of my history. So this is like brand fresh, new, right? You go to Twitch. See if it gives me a hot tub stream. It did it earlier this morning when I checked it out. We might not get one now. Depends on how many are live. Early this morning, I jumped on. If you watch like Streamers Reloaded, he did this and he got 2 hot tub streams. I got 1 hot tub stream this morning. But you can be advertised a hot tub stream. You can go in there. You can be randomly gifted a sub and then suddenly start getting emails from that streamer saying, hey, go check out my OnlyFans. That is a 13-year-old without ever choosing to go on adult website, just by being on Twitch, can be actively fed adult content. That's a problem. Like legally, that's a problem. That's going to cause a lot of problems for Twitch. Again, I'm not saying there's a huge problem with women starting an OnlyFans. Get that bag. I totally, yeah, you do you. It's your body, your choice. This is a problem for Twitch. That is a huge legal issue. That's a huge liability. And if Twitch has to label itself as an adult website because of these things, it's no longer going to be a gaming website anymore. It's going to be a huge problem. So the biggest thing, like whenever someone tries to talk about this, people come out and they're like, oh, you're just a simp or you're just an incel. It has no bearing on whether or not I support people doing hot tub streams. I don't care. It's about the fact that this is a website that is available for 13-year-olds to click on. It is a social media platform where a 13-year-old without any choice on their own, except for clicking on a stream, can be actively fed adult content. That's a huge liability. I think if they want to save their platform, they do actually need to do something about the hot tub streams. It's just like, you know, you'd never, like, even people who support hot tub streams would never want one of these hot tub streams to be on Nickelodeon, you know, or whatever the, you know, kids are watching nowadays. Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. If a hot tub stream jumped on there, I don't think anyone would think that's the right thing to do. There's a time and a place for everything. You do you, but there's a time and place for it. And this is going to have an impact on Twitch's platform as a whole. So, something worth thinking about. This needs to not be a conversation about do girls in bikinis bother you? Girls in bikinis don't bother me. We need to be able to have a conversation about this like adults without turning it into a progressive versus non-progressive issue, because it has nothing to do with that. It's interesting. We'll see where it goes. We'll have to see what happens. I think things like this is not something Twitch can ignore. They're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see them make moves on it, and people are gonna get angry. It's going to bother people. Another really hard thing about that though is that Twitch is a very monogamous. Twitch is a very homogenous platform. A meta can appear on Twitch, unlike anything that can appear on YouTube. Sure, there are general directions on YouTube, like content going towards long form content versus like 5 years ago, 6 years ago, you made 5-minute videos. Now you make 10-minute videos, right? Because watch time adjusts the algorithm a little bit more. But there's no meta on YouTube. There's so many different kinds of things. If someone were to stream in a hot tub on YouTube, it wouldn't really, even if 10 people were to stream in hot tubs on YouTube, it just wouldn't really matter that much. It wouldn't adjust all the other areas of entertainment. Whereas right now it does, it completely shifts the meta of Twitch. And it's just a question of, is Twitch still a public platform for all ages, or does it need to label itself as an adult platform, or somewhere in the middle, or wherever it is, you know? Because for advertisers, that's going to make a big difference. I don't know. I'm interested in following it and seeing what happens. It'll be a very interesting couple months with this new meta that's going on. How much money do you get from joining your channel? YouTube takes 30%. It's a 70-30 split. Have you seen Devin Nash talking about it? I haven't, no. It's my first time. I just noticed this for the first time as a viewer. The super chat icon keeps pulsating at me as you nudge me towards, as if you nudge me towards using it. Does it? That's funny. 70-30 isn't bad? No, considering Twitch is 50-50. Twitch starts at 50-50 unless you're a top partner, then you can get 70-30. I actually had 70-30. I wasn't allowed to say. I wasn't allowed to say. When you sign up for 70-30, when you re-sign with Twitch and they give you a 70-30 split, they don't let you talk about it. That's part of the contract, is you're not allowed to share publicly what your split is. And so I had a 70-30 split. I got the 70-30 split April 2 years ago. So a couple months after I got partnered. But now that I'm not under any contract with Twitch, I can talk about it all I want. What qualifies as 70-30 on Twitch? In general, it was if you're holding, I don't know if because there are affiliates that have over 1,000 subs, but for me, they said, hey, once you're holding consistently over 1,000 subs, let me know. And we got over 1,000 subs within like a month or two. And then it took another month or two to get that shifted over. But that was generally it. You start holding over 1,000 subs, at least at the time, this was 2 years ago. You hold over 1,000 subs, you get a 70-30 split, and you get a partner manager. I thought if you're a partner on Twitch, you get 70-30. No. So when you, at least this is, again, this is everything that I experienced 2 years ago when I first signed up. The moment I signed up for partner. So when you're an affiliate, you get 50-50 across the board. Tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 subs, all 50-50. When I signed up for partner, my tier 1 was still 50-50. My tier 2 was 60-40. And my tier 3 was 70-30. Again, I don't know. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. I don't know if that's still the way it goes, but that was the moment I signed up for partner. That's how the splits were. It switched to like a graduated split. And then once I was holding over 1,000 subs, they bumped all 3 of them up to 70-30. Plus taxes? Yeah. I mean, if you run it like, if you run your stream like a business, you get to write off a handful of it. Why is your sub badge a tiger egg? It's not a tiger egg. It's a Pokemon egg, and that thing's going to hatch in 6 months. Well, it hatches after you've been a sub. Yours hatches after you've been a member for 6 months. 30% Apple takes, 30% YouTube takes, 10% taxes takes. Well, Apple adds onto it. So like, you know, if you join with a button on an iOS device, it's $7 instead of $5 for my True Senpai's membership tier, which is why I put a link in the description. If you want to join the channel, join a membership on the channel, and you don't want to pay the Apple tax, you can click the link in the description. It'll take you to a separate website where you can sign up for the same amount. That was the biggest downside to the YouTube move, resetting the egg hatch clock. I know, I was really bummed about that. I felt really bad, which is why we didn't just throw the same badges on, which is why we started from scratch, so that people could have the enjoyment of starting over with a new Pokemon instead of just starting over with Eevee again and doing all the evolving that. Oh my gosh, hold on. Oh, never mind. I have 37 new emails since I started streaming. We are on slow mode, right? How is EAC spamming that? That was amazing. I don't even know how you did that. There are no mods in here? We've got some mods in here. Which perfume do you use? Spice Bomb. Who's live right now? Who's live on Twitch? Let's do a cross-platform raid. I'll just drop their link in chat a handful of times. Thought I heard Kenzie behind me. Is raiding a thing on YouTube Live? No, there's no raids on YouTube. I hope they add that in. It's not like a high priority for me. Yo, Warlock of Wi-Fi. Welcome to the True Senpais, man. Thank you. Raids are all, yeah, raids are great. I hope they add it too. I think once YouTube streaming becomes a little bit more mainstream and you have an easier way of browsing live streams, which would be great. Again, also not a huge priority for me. You see a lot of people, like, we watched the video of Valkyrae upset about the browsability of YouTube live streams and how hard it is to find YouTube live streams. It's not a huge deal breaker for me. It is hard to browse live streams on YouTube. But that's because that's not how you find live streams, because YouTube is treating it the way I think live streams will go in the future, which is supplementary content, right? Where people, they watch your videos, they watch your past live streams, they watch your shorts, whatever, they subscribe to your channel, and then that's how you get discovered, rather than people don't like browsing live streams. They're not fun to browse. Chat ordering Spice Bomb to smell like hair. Spice Bomb is so great. Would you say a channel point system is somewhat high priority? No. I never even used channel points on mine. I've only seen 1 or 2 streamers give high priority to channel points. I think it was a flop. They still make Spice Bomb? I haven't bought any in a while. Oh yeah. I should do a collaboration, a senpai bomb. That was terrible. Any recommended editors to YouTube? Like people or software? If you're on a PC, DaVinci Resolve is great and free. If you're on a Mac, iMovie is great and free. We use Final Cut. What's a high priority feature for you? Gifted members. Huge high priority and a better chat experience. They need to rework the live streaming experience. The chat is this tiny little window. What's up with that? The whole purpose of a live stream is a chat. YouTube's got to make a better interface for live streams. It has to happen. They need, even if it's just dragging down the chat to make it longer. That's all I want. Maybe a better theater mode. I don't even know. Can I be real with you guys? I don't know if I want a completely changed experience. Because here's the deal. Look. Here's the deal. Look. Shh, shut up, Paris. Look. Yeah, the biggest problem I have is look how small this window is. That's a nightmare. That's not fun. But the fact that there are still, like the fact that there's a description down here is huge. I'm still not even using this to the full potential, but I like that I can put links down here. I like that there are recommended videos, so it can put more recommendations to my videos down here if I have more. You can pop it out, but no one wants to pop out the chat. No one wants a separate window for chat. That's a mess. You just need to be able to drag this down. That's what I want. I want to be able to drag this down and make a larger chat window. That's all I want. Or like, and I'm torn between like getting a theater mode and doing this, because the last thing I want to do is hide all this. I want to be able to really start utilizing this and put in a better description and start actually using this to, I should put in like, check out my last video, you know, down here, something like that. Oh, I haven't liked my own stream yet. Guys, like the stream, please. I'd love to see, you know, BTTV emotes, or even just be able to use emotes from one stream to another. That's another big one. It's really weird that if you join another channel and you come in here, you can't use their emotes on my channel. Or if you join mine, you can't use my emotes on someone else's channel. That's weird. I don't use theater mode when watching. On Twitch, I always use theater mode. I love theater mode. So I'd love a way to be able to watch, like have a much larger chat experience. It's just messy. I can only see like 6 or 7 messages on here. It's because they don't have global prefixes. You can actually set a global prefix now. You can set a prefix to your emote. It's just not necessary. So I think that might be the start. I think they might be doing that so you can start doing it soon. The problem with theater mode is then you would lose access to all the description stuff underneath it. Kind of a big deal. What do you think about Twitch panels? I think they're good. I don't think they're a big deal. I literally never look at panels. I never click on panels. Never use them. Nobody looks at panels. I got a couple people really upset with me that I said that. There was like a Twitter thread going on. Like, panels are so important to me. Like, sure, there's always going to be a handful of people that really love panels. We're talking as a whole. Very few people look at panels. Some people do. Some people do. But statistically, the click-through rate of a description is much more powerful than the click-through rate of panels. It just, if you're talking about as a whole, they're just not a powerful tool. So just because you like them doesn't offset or invalidate what I'm saying. Important for sponsors? I don't think it is. I think sponsors get very little out of putting a panel on your channel. I think they get very little out of it. Almost no one looks at the panels. I have FAQ in there, and people always ask me the questions that are already down there. Just no one reads that stuff. Yeah. What's a panel on YouTube? There are no panels. You have a description. Yo, X Order 66. Welcome to the Thrifty Boys, man. Should I use follower only mode on my Twitch streams? No, I don't even use them, and I had 1,000 viewers. I hate that. I think people will, like, especially if you get raided, they ruin raids. I hate raiding people with follower only mode on. But for the most part, a lot of people will come, especially if you're a small streamer, people will want to join in the community and see what it's like in there before they hit the follow button. And then they'll hit it. Follow only mode is a raid deterrent. It's also a new user deterrent. I am so weirded out by small streamers who have follower only on. I think a lot of people do it because they think it'll get them followers. When people are first jumping into your chat, they're not saying to themselves, man, I want to chat in here so bad that I'm going to hit the follow button. Nobody says that. They say, oh, I can't chat in here. Let me go to another stream. They leave. I do. I absolutely do. I've never followed someone just to chat in their stream. Not a single time. I need your advice for my YouTube videos. Trying to do a YouTube video, but my hard work doesn't seem to work. Can you tell me how I messed up? Please, I need your help. Yes, take a look at your content. Figure out why no one's watching your stuff. Watch other people's content. Compare your content to other people's content. If no one's watching your stuff, it's either there's one of three things. The title is bad. The thumbnail is bad. Actually, I should say one of four things. The title is bad. The thumbnail is bad. The video is bad. Or maybe those three things are good or are average and you just haven't been posting enough. Maybe you just posted. I get that question a lot from people who have posted 3 videos. They're like, how come I'm not getting views yet? Why are you asking me that when you only posted 3 videos? I had to make videos on the Alpha Gaming channel for 2 years before anybody watched any of them, before I made any music, any money. It's just the way it goes. It is not a short game. It is a long game of constantly trying to improve and figure out your angle, asking yourself what value are you bringing to people? How do you connect with people through a title and a thumbnail better? It's a long process, and it takes a lot of self-awareness, of being able to look at your content and recognize what's missing. Benny Bold, I missed your super chat 18 minutes ago. I apologize. Doing okay, but I feel like the game I'm playing is dying. Any advice on how to transition to other games without my viewers getting confused? Spend some time in just chatting. It's hard, by the way. When you build an audience around a single game, it is very difficult when the game starts dying. It's a mistake. That's why I don't recommend devoting yourself to a single game. You are attaching yourself. You're attaching your success to the success of someone else's game, to someone else's work. The moment those people stop doing cool things, people stop playing that game, the moment your channel dies. I don't like putting my success in the hands of someone else. So what I would recommend doing is right now, while you're still playing it, when your audience is attached to that game, I recommend you spend some time in just chatting. Maybe take a 30-minute just chatting break between games when your audience is still there, right? Get to know them a little bit. Start talking to them. Make sure your audience is there for you, and they'll hang out with you. It's big. Get them used to being there for you, and then then maybe start bringing in at the end of a stream, bring in a couple moments of a new game. Try some other things. Start just slowly just wean them off that game. Epos Vox said that early content creation should be focused on quantity over quality. Then when you've learned to make videos, make better videos. I still don't think that requires quantity. I think what he's trying to say is true. Which is what he's trying to solve is people get analysis paralysis. You guys know what analysis paralysis is? When you're trying to make a video, but it's not good enough, and I can't post this one. It's not good enough. Let's work on another one, blah, blah, blah. But like, you never end up actually doing anything because you're so focused on, is my very first video going to go viral? Now, when you're starting, you just need to start posting videos. Just start making stuff. I still don't think quantity is important. Pumping out content. Spend some time thinking about it. Take some time. Nobody's subscribed waiting for you to post the next video. You're not in a rush. But start posting some videos. Just get used to shooting, editing, and uploading content. And I think that's what Epos Vox is trying to say. If I give him the benefit of the doubt, Epos Vox is a smart person. But I don't think quantity is the answer. I think it's just stop worrying so much about it, start making content. And then once you get the hang of it, then you can start really focusing on pushing hard for your quality and being more consistent. But the beginning just needs to be a learning experience. You're not going to make money in the beginning. You're not going to get subscribers in the beginning. You're going to be making videos for nobody. What you're getting out of it is learning how to make videos. Make that the most important thing you think about. That's all. That's all. Your music is not showing changing in the overlay. Oh, you're right. I think it freaked out. Oops, not that. Let's see if I can get it working. I think when the internet freaked out, it messed that up. Let's see. Give it a sec. A lot of my custom panels, there we go. They're fixed. A lot of my custom panels break a lot. I have to reset a ton of stuff every single time. Should I join as a member? I'm not sure. Yeah, drop 99 cents. Do you have 99 cents? If not, don't worry about it. Just come and hang out for free. Anyway, guys, I'm shooting the next video today. It's going to go live on Wednesday? Tuesday? What's today? Saturday? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Next video is going to go live Tuesday. I'm going to see the goal, and I let myself down a lot, but the goal is to also shoot, once I'm done shooting that video, also shoot a YouTube short. I need to start posting YouTube shorts this week. I'm really pumped about it. I've done a couple brainstorming sessions with Leo. We've got some really cool ideas. I just need to get ahead on YouTube. We got really behind on YouTube this last week. I need to get ahead on it so I can start posting shorts again. We'll see. Do you see YouTube shorts being something to draw people into full videos you've done? Yes, 100%. Absolutely. I don't think you should post, unless you think your shorts are like super valuable for your audience. I don't think you should post your shorts to your subscription feed. You can uncheck that when you upload a video. I think you should uncheck that and just make it a part of the algorithm that brings people in, right? Another way of getting people attached, another way of getting people to subscribe. How long should they be? Less than a minute. Otherwise, it's not a short. Thank you for the brand new Thrifty Boys, by the way. Hey guys, thank you for all the new members. Thank you guys for being here. I am really pumped. It's so cool to see how many Thrifty Boys join. I love that you guys are taking advantage of the 99 cent member. I love that. I put it there for you guys. I put it there so that people, it actually almost like hurts my heart that people that were subscribed on Twitch are here on YouTube going for the 99 cent one, because it means that when they were subscribed to me on Twitch, they couldn't afford $5 a month and they were doing it anyway. If you can't afford $5 a month, I don't want you giving me $5. I showed you guys what I make on Streambeats right now. I do very well. I don't need $5. I just want you to be able to have all the membership badges and the emotes that we're going to start working on this weekend. I want you guys to have all the things members can have for as cheap as possible. It really makes me sad that like people who are longtime subs now joined with 99 cent memberships. I'm like, they were paying $5 a month that they really couldn't afford. So please, if you want the badges and you want the emotes, we're going to be working on, we're going to be we have like 23 spots, I think 24, 25. If you want those, please take advantage of 99 cents. I don't need $5 from you. I don't need $15 from you. Those are only for people who want to support. So there's no shame in that. I love you guys for being here. Or if you can't even afford 99 cents, please be here for free. Please hang out. I don't need your money. Anyway, I'm excited to finally hatch this egg this time around. Yeah, that egg, by the way, that egg that all the members are getting will hatch in 6 months. And there will be a Pokemon in there. Some people already know what it is. And you get to watch that thing grow and evolve. Please When it hatches at 6 months, please name it. That is your Pokemon. You hatched that thing. So if you are a brand new member, be thinking you got 6 months to figure out a name for your Pokemon that's hatching. All right. Thank you. I love all the new Thrifty boys that just joined. Thank you guys. Welcome. As well as end of the line for joining the True Senpais. Welcome, man. I appreciate you. Is it the same Pokemon for all? Yes. I wish I could make different Pokemon for different tiers. That would be really cool, but there's no option to do that. Same Pokemon, same badges for everyone. It's not going to be an Eevee though. The Eevee was fun. How do I join? There's a link in the description. But guys, I'm going to get to work on the next YouTube video. Thank you for hanging out with me. This is a lot of fun. I will see you on YouTube next stream on Monday. Next video on Tuesday. And maybe next short Monday-ish or something. Also, Chens, thank you for upgrading to the True Senpais. Tylon, welcome to the True Senpais. And welcome all the other Thrifty boys. Appreciate you guys so much. Thanks for being here. On-Prem Retro. Oh, and Professor M, also new Thrifty boys. Looking forward to the next video. Thrifty boys is kind of insulting. I don't think it is. But if you guys disagree with me, I can change it. I just thought it was a fun name. Anyway, I love you guys. I'll see you on Monday. Have a good one. Have a good weekend. Peace.